Okay, it is Sister Wives, The Truth Comes Out, Part 1 and 2, episode, I think, 15 and 16. So Mariah and Mary are getting along. Mary's like super gay in the sense that she's like, I got a rainbow for you guys, and then Christine's like, I'm gonna knit you a pillow, and so that's great. I mean, I'm glad to see Mariah and Mary getting along because, you know, that's all that Mary really has, as this episode demonstrates.
Wasn't the worst episode in the world like the other everyone that came before it?
It's hard to say I enjoyed it because it's about Isabel's back, and so I feel really bad for her. But in terms of content that I'm interested in watching, I'm far more interested in Isabel and following what's going on with her or Maddie over...
Except home birth.
Except, well, yeah, I mean, okay, anyway, so Cody and Mary have a counseling appointment, and it's once again, he's like, you know, you can buy it, but we're not spending the family's money, which is... you know, from a business standpoint, on the outside, it does seem kind of fair. But he's kind of a dick about it. Like, he's really aggressive about it. And then he's like, then his whole thing is like, well, I don't really know how, you know, other couples do it, but blah, blah. Basically, he has no relationship. He's emotionally separated from Mary, but expects her to still be part of the family. And it's just kind of crappy. And I'll tell you what, which is, if you're in a marriage, like a two-person marriage, and this was happening, you would both be miserable until you dealt with it. And that kind of seems fair. Whereas, he still got the other cookie.
Yep, now he's got two.
Okay. Okay, that's all that. But his thing is, he gets to go have babies with Robin, and he's having, you know, Janelle and Christine, and then Mary's just all alone, and I don't feel like that's fair. I don't know how to really describe it because it's not really like I feel that polygamy in general is very fair. I don't like him as a person, but his, you know, his whole thing about, I mean, it's really clear to me that the number one force in their life is polygamy. Now, I don't mean individual relationships. I mean polygamy. They stayed together for polygamy. They did all this stuff. Which just is a really weird life mission.
And the baby shower is all about Cody.
Yeah, everyone went to answer to Grandpa. Him and I didn't get the whole thing. It was like, I don't know whether this is how they really run their family.
And they had like half a cake because they didn't have decoration or fondant.
Oh.
Apparently that's a thing now.
Anyway, then Isabel goes to the boot camp, and I feel really bad for her. That's so tough. I understand. I mean, I understand the idea of like, okay, well, we're going to try anything.
Right.
But... you know, I did the same thing. I have bad feet. I have really bad feet, and I used insoles, and I used that. In the end, I needed surgery, and it made a big difference, but I understand kind of their feelings on that. But what really annoyed me, no shock, was Cody, was, well, being here with Isabel reminds me of polygamy. And it's like, everything reminds me of polygamy. You know, and it's all about him and his point of view. Are you going to go eat lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, well anyway, and I'm sorry for the late, for having it be late. We went on vacation and fell behind and didn't want to watch it. So we will catch up with this week's episode.
Someday.
Probably right now while he's eating his burrito. Okay. Okay.